So after about 20 minutes walk from the hotel, I'm here in beautiful Stromovka Park. And it has exactly the same name as one of the larger parks in Prague. And this one is also extremely big. So I'm just gonna walk through it quickly, see if there's something there where I can sit down, maybe have something to drink or some food. Or if I see something special, I will definitely record it. However, a park doesn't need to be super special, because a park is just ideal to sit in the summer, right? I mean, let's be honest. You don't need to have something very special, because in a park you can make things special yourself, right? By just bringing some wine, maybe some food, a lot of friends, maybe some board games, or, you know, just enjoying the day in the park. So while I'm actually walking back from Stromovka Park towards the city square, I saw this building and I just had to look it up actually what it is. But apparently it's a water tower. Now it doesn't look like the normal water towers that we all know of, but apparently it's a very old one that has been, of course, reworked. And apparently it also there's a museum in there, which tells you more about the water pipes here in Ceske Budejovice and how it actually works here and all that kind of stuff. So something caught my eye that I actually think is bizarre. That's this building here. This wonderful building is actually a prison. You wouldn't say that when you see it from the outside, but I kind of started noticing it when I see all those bars in front of the window. But can you just imagine this? Kind of strange, right? That even the prison here looks pretty. As the evening falls here in Ceske Budejovice, I just had my dinner and I'm now actually walking around. I noticed a few things. One, it's super quiet. Really, it's just past 8 o'clock. Nobody here. Secondly, I just walked past this nice building. And it's actually a museum. Museum of South Bohemia. Here in Ceske Budejovice. Now, I myself love museums, but I don't think that I want to go inside, film everything that they have. Definitely not for YouTube, because, you know, if I want to start doing that with my channels, then my videos will be a lot longer and there will be definitely more parts than just 2 or 3. And here we are. It's evening finally, and it looks actually really nice. You take a look around on the square, everything is lit up, even the big tower there. So what I actually want to say about Ceske Budejovice is this: that it's actually a really famous place for something. If you say Ceske Budejovice in German language, it's actually Budjovice. If you think a little bit further, you might think, okay, Budjovice, so that might be Budweiser. And that's correct, because here the original Budweiser, it's called here Budvar, has been created many years ago. Now it's still a little bit of a dispute from who was actually the first, but definitely Budvar was actually the first. Now the company is also now owned by another company called AB InBev, which is a large corporation with multiple beer brands. So they now own Budweiser and Budvar. So in Czech Republic it's still called Budvar, but outside, like definitely in the US, it's called Budweiser. So now you know a little bit of history about this magnificent place. So let's check the fountain, because there's also some lights in there. So one other thing that I actually think is quite strange, it's that it's a Thursday evening. Sure, it's not a Friday or a Saturday, but it's so quiet. You know, there are some people out having a few drinks, but it's not as booming as, like, let's say a Brno or Prague. Definitely not, of course, because Prague has way more people. But I was expecting a little bit more livelihood in Ceske Budejovice. So I think I definitely should come back here on a Friday or Saturday next time. And I think the dogs do agree with me. So who let the dogs out? Exactly. So I see this, so no idea what it is. Oh, look at that. Such a shame these lights are not on. This is a brilliant little street. Hope it looks good on camera. Probably too dark. Wow, this is surreal, to be honest. It can be so nice if they put like lights on the sides. You know, indeed, what the other place did, have some tables. Wow. They can make something really nice out of it. Maybe it is during the weekend, like I said, or definitely when it's not been raining. But one thing that I do really like about Ceske Budejovice is that you can walk everywhere without basically being driven over by a car, besides the square where it's quite busy. But now in these streets I can just walk in the middle of the road, which you shouldn't do, of course. You should always walk on a pedestrian area, but there's no cars here, which is really gives a more relaxed atmosphere. So far this has been my day and evening here in Ceske Budejovice. So tomorrow I wake up not that early, to be honest, around 8, have some breakfast, and then I'm actually going back to the bus terminal to go back to Prague. So for now, my conclusion so far of the city itself, it's a nice city. However, you don't have to necessarily stay for a night, because everything can be seen literally within half a day or maybe a day tops. So what I do recommend, however, is if you do go to Český Krumlov, the bus will stop here anyway. So just get out, explore, then get a next bus on, like maybe a few hours later, go to Český Krumlov, stay there for like a day and a night, and then go back to Prague. It's definitely something that I can recommend. I like the atmosphere here. It was nice. The people were so far that I met were quite friendly. So I can kind of recommend Ceske Budejovice, but do not expect something like a Český Krumlov. So besides the Czech Republic, I also have some other trips planned, and actually already one partially booked outside of the Czech Republic. However, we are living in very strange times, meaning that I'm not sure if I'm able to travel there because the situation changes every day. So I'm not sure yet. Currently, I'm not allowed to travel there. That means that I could technically go there, but I have to go in quarantine for 10 days, even though I'm fully vaccinated, which is, you know, a waste of 10 days. So I'll keep you posted onto that. For now, I just go back to the hotel, have some sleep. That's it for now. So good night, and I will start recording in the morning. Bye bye. I'm at the bus station now, and I'm actually waiting for the bus to go back to Prague. But before I do, I actually want to show you a clip. So on my way back to the hotel yesterday evening, I noticed a few people making music, and it's definitely worth it, so check it out. Again, thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully see you in the next video.
Je to všechno jedna velká síla, jestli Właśnie czy nie dla was.